Very good evening. Let's continue with our work. So why the earlier lecture the number of attendance was very less. Now only they come. Okay. Tell me what I was doing last class. Shasti, are you there? Yeah, I remember. Today also you want me to pull people out. Copper distribution. Minerals, I think entirely completed. Copper distribution. Okay. And in the doubt solving, I didn't see any of the ICSE Kopakena people. You were not announced for the doubt solving. Projects है, but क्या 15 minutes में क्या project है? ठीक. Now tell me mineral resources. Any part is left. Then put the next heading conventional sources of energy. Conventional sources of energy. Maybe like this is a very wide question to be told now. The entire question you are asking. एग्रीकल्चर के भी कोई पढ़ता नहीं है बोर्ड एग्जाम के ऐसा कुछ नहीं तू जरा वाइल्ड वर्क की तरफ कुछ भी ठीक मत तू नहीं पढ़ता तो दूसरे को पढ़ने देना that will be in the month of October to close to November. I think then December and Jan Feb तुम्हारा पूरा ये सब खत्म हो जाएगा empty वगैरह full test because since we are away from that COVID this academic year even ICSE syllabus also reduced in history. Histories are 90%. So then the portions are little bit not very fixed. So you just wait. You just wait up till that Christmas leave starts, and then you'll come to know what is the board is planning. Okay, you don't write anything. Just understand what I am trying to say. So the whole lecture. Why do you want the whole lecture? Not to relax. Okay, maybe like half of the class. Shasti, you are absent in my last class. Why? Can you hear me? Okay. Now look at. Now when we use the word sources in your book, one they have given conventional, another is non-conventional. Just help me under conventional. What are all these sources they have given? First is coal. Wait. Let me write down so that I can discuss. And we said petroleum. Next is next. Only up till here. Either conventional. Check your textbook. Sirf sign करके आगे बढ़ा. I come up here not to at least utter any single word, but they will force me up. Sir, ये आपके जो टेस्ट है उसमें water resources नहीं आ रहा है STEM 1 में उसका पढ़ना है and then I will not ask them to put the water resources na they might shift to the one which other subject chapter natural vegetation. I'll check with them if they have natural vegetation let it put or if not you cancel. Sir, only for this boy for all students are sir हमारे से भी which school North Point. How many are there for North Point? Not point. And the other 2-3 want to give the test. What is the really ये इधर जो बैठा है तीन which school new so what I'll do now only I'll talk to that next chapter is which for you guys water resources के आगे वाला कौन सा चैप्टर जो स्कूल में आ रहा है water resources नहीं आ रहा उसके आगे कुछ नहीं पढ़ा है but I have taught you कौन सा नहीं natural vegetation it's going to come for your exam. Yes, if the paper is ready shall I ask them to put natural vegetation?
जो ऑलरेडी नेचुरल वेजिटेशन का टेस्ट है उनको वाटर रिसोर्सेज निकालने दो.
नेचुरल वेजिटेशन है, वाटर रिसोर्सेज नहीं चाहिए. ठीक है, मैं भी बताता हूं. Below natural gases, what is?
Idle power.
And hence, that's it. Yeah, ideal for conventional में आ रहा है. Okay, non-conventional, tell me. As per your textbook, tell me. Solar energy. Oi. Today any. Next. Tidal. Geothermal energy. What else? Enough? Biogas. Okay. Is it there in the textbook?
Yes, sir. सब है.
Okay, look here. Now, based on these two, you have to tell me where you need more explanation, because these things you might have done earlier also. Something might be there in some part of your science also. Correct?
Yes, sir.
First of all, when you're writing in the board exam, they'll ask you the meaning of the word conventional and meaning of the word non-conventional. I say conventional, which we are using for ages and ages, for a long period of time. Tell me what I was saying for conventional.
Sir, if you are using
You have to stand up. How do you define this word ages and ages? Your age and my age. Wonderful, thank you. Siddharth. So we always believe that either conventional or non-conventional, is it of mass consumption? How do you explain the word mass consumption? Majority of the population. But I feel these non-conventionals are generally on experimental basis. You understand experimental? Although India is the today 4th largest solar park. What is solar park? Patrolling the solar panels. I'm using the word patrolling. What is patrolling? Wherever possible, they keep. Even nowadays, you might have seen a single traffic signal. They have one big plate, and that silicon plate will be keep absorbing the sunlight during the daytime, and during the night time also it can be used. I don't understand it. Maybe the solar panel computers, solar panel watches, solar calculators, these were very new. What is that? ये जो ऐसा die रहेगा, only this much part of the die is solar cell, and even if you close it, the watch will dip and आप निकालते तुरंत. It will be catching the heat of your body also. ये Casio watches नहीं देखा, solar watches. It's a very old one यार. अभी I think वो fashion नहीं है. So we always believe this conventional are those generally polluting in nature. You accept the word polluting. Now you tell me out of which is generally polluting. Petroleum. More than petroleum, we use coal. Then we have two types of coal, I think, as per your textbook. One is Gondwana and other is tertiary. Gondwana will be close to 150 to 200, and the tertiary coal fields are close to 100 and 150. Now, if you have gone to that Dhanbad area of Bihar and Jharkhand, and there are Jharia and other coal fields, they are of generally Gondwana type, very old. Now, either old or tertiary, but it depends on the quantity of the coal that you and me get it. Now, generally, people misunderstand the word coal and charcoal. Charcoal is some light color substance you might have seen in some hotels if you have gone for buying the tandoori kind of some dishes. Again, charcoal is a more hard, stony substance, which is gray in color or black in color. In fact, we have 4 main types of coal as per your textbook. One is anthracite, bituminous, lignite, and peat. Anthracite being the best and peat being the least. Why best and least? Anthracite burns with high combustion, with least smoke. How much amount of carbon?
90.
No, wait, one girl is looking in the. How much amount of carbon they've given? It burns with more than 90%, 70 to 90%. So anthracite is considered to be a generally a industrial coal. Why industrial coal? However, India has this power plant idle. Majority of the industry depends on thermal energy more. What is thermal energy? The energy that we get it by burning the coal. Correct? Why industries do not depend on hydro? Because the quantity of watts they produce is very low. Whereas this coal and thermal energy is very high. Then somebody told me nuclear energy here. Can we not substantiate nuclear energy to the industries? That also can be done, but nuclear energies are generally for experimental purpose and we use it very variety of other purpose. Nuclear energies are those when we have uranium-235 and uranium-238 combustion of two reactions. What is that? Fission and fusion reaction. I think your chemistry teacher is the best one. Even I know a little bit the difference between fission and fusion. So let me move away from nuclear energy. I pull you to the word coal. It is known as the thermal energy, and we have Gondwana and which coal? The tertiary. Gondwana, the older age, tertiary of a newer age. Then nothing big difference. All over India we have good, but generally it is north and northeastern part of India. Coal deposits are very high. महाराष्ट्र में तो कोल डिपॉजिट 0 के बराबर है और है भी तो बहुत कम जगह पर रत्नागिरी वगैरह पर है ये ना मैंने तो बोलना वो संडे का टेस्ट के लिए उसको ना बंगला है ना उससे बात सो व्हाट इज योर स्टडी ऑन नहीं कुछ नहीं चलेगा समझ आ रहा है कि मुझे बुलाना ना वो पोर्शन आप Yeah, what I will do, I will ask them to remove that chapter called water resources. Which other chapters there? Only that. So that ये water resources वाले फिर अलग से आके दे देंगे. जिनको water resources school में है. And tell me, your school has done only the map work in water resources or also? Map work is अलग से. मतलब पूरा chapter है. मतलब along with map. सर हम लोग climate थे अभी तक. सर हमारे one other branch there was a confusion. There were any one person at a time speak. I'm ready to listen. I'm telling separately about map of instant water bodies, cities and everything. But the chapter theory is also there. I have done both. But I have done detailed water resources. Did I explain water resources? डिटेल में पूरा चैप्टर कर दिया नहीं ओनली मैप या पूरा डिटेल किया मैप नहीं तो मैप करवा देता हूं बिफोर दैट कमिंग टेस्ट एनीवे दिस टेस्ट यू आर नॉट गोइंग टू गिव द व्हाट इज सेमेस्टर की है सबको में 6 फिगर भी नहीं है 4 फिगर भी नहीं है 4 फिगर बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है देखो some schools are creating confusion whenever I am touching that topic I am not going to already it is done if at all anybody comes so let us pick up coal from your volume. Come on, put the heading in your notebook. Coal. Looking at the volume. अभी वो बाद में बात करेंगे. एक बोलेगा. Come on, pick up the volume. Coal. First you write what is the 3 points they have given. Correct. उसको 2 point में convert करो. Okay. Then you write varieties of coal. And coal, very carefully prepare it, because they are going to ask more than at least 2 questions from coal. Pehla likho coal, and you write only the words you write. Most important mineral for thermal energy likho. Geo generation of energy sab nahi chahiye. Most important mineral for thermal energy. And what is coal? Agar koi question aayega to the second one. It is combustible solid stratified rock of organic and mineral matter. हाँ second line में है वो पूरा लिखो. I don't know how many understand the selection of words they. Second point, हाँ third. It is that combustible solid stratified rock उसको पूरा as it is लिखो. That is coal. What is coal? They ask you. Shristi, are you attending the class? मैडम जरा ये बच्चे का चेक करना whether she is attending or not. Watching? I am talking to that student means you have to keep your mouth shut. Background noise नहीं चाहिए. जल्दी करो. Then second point, did you write? Second point you write coal. I'm giving it coal. The most popular form of conventional energy. Coal, the most popular form of conventional energy. Used in different civilization, or used from different civilization till the modern day industrial development. Till the modern day industrial development. Till the modern day industrial development. Next, coal is of high importance. जो भी point, I don't remember the number. जो भी है, अरे चुपचाप देखो ना. Coal is of high importance, especially in the extraction of several minerals. All right. No humming of songs here. Minerals hyphen. You write iron and steel. You write iron and steel. Iron and steel. Then you directly copy from your volume. Varieties of coal. It is anthracite. 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 And the spelling mistake is there. Bituminous. And where you are writing this anthracite bituminous, उधर ही carbon content लिख लो, जो textbook में भी दिया है. 90%, 60 to 70%, and last one आके peat है, close to 40%. नहीं दिया तो 40 to 50% दिया. Peat is close to 40 to 50%. और क्या? Note is still with me. Percentage दिया है ना? It is there in the textbook. Not given in the volume.
Close to
40 to 50%. Peat is 40 to 50%. Above 90%, मैं ही बोल देता हूँ. Above 90%, one. Second one, anthracite bituminous. You write 60 to 70%.
So it is even 80%.
अच्छा, then फिर textbook है. मैं तो मैं approximate. Peat is 40 to 50%.
Lignite का?
मैम सर lignite का ना 40%.
किधर दिया?
Sir,
तो फिर इसको below 40%.
कैसे?
Where is a strict chemical formulas to be implemented here like this? Hey, you got a chemical equation balancing?
Of course, sir.
है क्या? अभी नहीं.
On time, sir.
I remember during my school days, my ma'am used to equation balancing.
I know, sir को बोले जाता है समझने.
Physics, you guys are doing good.
Yes.
Please do it well, because nowadays we have lots and lots of avenues where people are doing entire physics. And don't hate any part of science except biology, जो आपको अभी बहुत interesting लगता रहेगा. But 11th and 12th के बाद biology becomes most difficult. नहीं, उसका fraction है. Biology is one. Then there are people I remember from my own college only doing microbiology.
Oh my.
अभी वो बहुत बड़ा लैब में वो बंदा कुछ असिस्टेंट का काम कर रहा है इन इंडस्ट्री नॉट हियर इन बॉम्बे ओनली microbiology and then we have Dhirubhai Ambani life science if you have seen that udhar bhi I don't know which part of the science they demand there also they need people with science background shall we
Yes sir I have one difficult to like it
I haven't done I'm not from science team but jo bachche log ne liya bolta hai ki biology becomes real headache that's why some colleges give you option of biology and economics and some people take economics just name se ke 11th 12th mein economics karke baat karte PCB नहीं लेता PCM ज्यादा वैल्यू है अभी अब ये जो मैंने बोला ना वो गवर्नमेंट has launched that अग्निवीर स्कीम after you become 17 by the time तो ये प्रोग्राम बहुत बढ़ चढ़कर चलेगा and I want you at least some people to join for PCM 4 years of military training 4 years
newspaper में 3 years लगा था
अभी एज एक्सटेंड किया है 23 अभी तक किया 22 and 23 now you write the heading distribution point number 1 I'm giving it distribution point number 1 occurrence of coal on the earth's surface occurrence of the coal occurrence and mining of the coal easy हो जाएगा occurrence and mining of the coal within the earth's surface has been the greatest gift. Hey, I remembered I asked you to write something which I cancelled. लिखा? तो जो मैंने बोला लिखकर कंप्लीट करके वो I don't know. Has been the greatest gift to the mankind. Greatest gift to the mankind. Greatest gift to the mankind hyphen mining and extraction. Next. Mining and extraction. Next. Based on geological occurrences. Based on geological occurrences. Based on geological occurrences. Careful with the word geological is there, occurrences careful. It is subgrouped into. Based on geological occurrences, it is subgrouped into subgrouped into Gondwana and tertiary coalfield. Now you have to make a distinction, everyone. Abhi bana lo. Hey, for you, that tall fellow, what's his name? No, you. It's okay. One of my very good friend is in an army school, and he's a sports fellow only. Teacher is. I'll check with him for any other mission. And he's a all India level trainer for many games. And my close buddy.
बास्केटबॉल का ग्राउंड दिया
मैं देखता हूँ अगर उसके थ्रू तुझे कुछ इन्फॉर्मेशन मिले या वो अगर हाँ my childhood buddy मैं और वो 4th से लेकर 12th तक एक साथ थे. He never played sports in his life and he has become but I remember for you only to contact him. मैं बात करूंगा मिलके फिर देखता हूँ कि तेरे लिए कुछ एमबीए के लिए कुछ निकला
तो बताएं हमारे स्कूल का मॉडल
ठीक है बाद में वो सब बताएं देखो whatever news is distracting you tell me in the break we will enjoy but not in between the lectures come on make a distinguish Gondwana and tertiary एग्जाम में आता है Gondwana and tertiary coalfield देखो tertiary आके 55 मिलियन ईयर्स है Gondwana के 200 पहला पॉइंट वही लिखने coalfield which is 200 million years in age टेक्स्टबुक में भी है वॉल्यूम में भी है या वरना लास्ट पेज में चले जाओ वॉल्यूम में उधर भी दिया रहेगा एंड पॉइंट्स टू रिमेंबर करके दिया है क्या तुम्हारा टेक्स्टबुक में गोंदवाना एंड टर्शियरी
हमारे टेक्स्टबुक में है ही नहीं
मे बी हाँ वन इज 55 मिलियन इज टर्शियरी गोंदवाना इज 200 मिलियन मॉर्निंग स्टार वाला बुक में देखना.
नहीं है सर, कुछ नहीं.
Then we have the other ना गोयल ब्रदर्स ना.
ओसवाल.
हाँ ओसवाल पब्लिकेशन चेक.
कैंडिड.
नहीं दिया है. I am giving it point number 1 right on. Gondwana, you write GCF as per the volume. Gondwana coalfield are about 200 million. Point number 1. Look, बाकी लोग लिखना. 200 million years in age. Other side, TCF, tertiary coalfield, are just only 55 million years in age. Hey guy, are you writing after your mother's meet with me? That separate notebook. Did you make it? Next week onwards you submit to your coordinator. I'll check that book. ऐसा करके अगर head left right में गया, it will be rotating front and back also. The way you are saying कि मैं ये कर लूँगा, वो कर लूँगा, सब सारी हिलेगा. Sorry, I am not discouraging him. Those who are fixing their target and goal to be little bit higher in your career, please work for it. It's not like कि मैंने बोल दिया और दिन रात सो के फिर बोलेगा कि मुझे 6 figure salary चाहिए. 6 figure तो दूर, तुमको 4 figure पे कोई देगा नहीं. And the amount of education changes from next year onwards, and amount of government is bringing new programs. I don't know whether you will be standing close to the competition. Second point, under GCF, it accounts for more than 98% of the total coal found in India. Accounts for 98% of the total coal found in India. Other side, less than 2% with new sites, less than 2% with new sites to be, yet to be, that will be better. Yet to be explored. Not explode, explore के बाद ED डालिए. They will write explode, then वो dangerous. हाँ देखो, this is the word. Don't write this word. And we have Sony Explode also, na? Car music system. Next point under Gondwana. Areas hyphen Damodar and Mahanadi basin. Damodar, Mahanadi and Son, S-O-N, river. Damodar, Mahanadi and Son. Hindi word है.
Son basin.
Basins, river basins है. Other side, areas found are. Areas hyphen. Assam, Meghalaya, AP, Arunachala, West Bengal. Short में लिखो. Assam, Meghalaya, AP is for Arunachal, West Bengal, J&K and TN, Tamil Nadu.
सर फिर 2% कैसे होगा?
But एक मिनट उसका लेवल पे जाके समझाना पड़ेगा. अभी इसमें है 5000 tons. एक एग्जांपल. तो फिर कैसे 50 किलो है और ये 2%.
सर देखो यहाँ पे कितने सारे जगह.
नहीं when I'm saying 98%. अभी इसका एक एग्जांपल अच्छा देखो. Tertiary coalfields are of recent origin, and Gondwana we have been doing for ages. So there are many sites. अभी इसका sites अभी develop हो रहा है. I don't know how many listen to some geopolitics news. After this Qatar country, you know where is Qatar?
Yes, sir. Middle East.
Easing up. It has rejected the wheat which India has given to it for export. But that's a false news. It has gone to Norway. Norway से उसने खरीदा और Norway का quality पसंद नहीं करके उसने return किया. भी आपको suddenly आप बोलेगा ये क्या है? What he has asked me, 2% में इतना states आया कैसे? अभी इंडिया में समझो total coal reserve हमारे पास 50,000 टन है. उसमें से अगर 2% पकड़ा फिर भी वो बड़ा टन है. And these states है ना ये जो तमिलनाडु वगैरह उसमें coal field अगर आप बोलेगा तो it's almost close to hardly few percent only. But if you go to this West Bengal, Jharia, Dhanbad, Bihar में, they are the major source. They are the major. और वो पूरा गोंदवाना में आ जाएगा. और ये टर्शरी में देखो दो states जो आपने कभी सुना भी नहीं रहेगा कि उसमें कोल मिलता भी है ना? So those states are very minimum, very few. अभी there is a place called Salem in Tamil Nadu, and the place is Neyveli. पूरा इंडिया में एक ही कोल उधर मिलता है. If somebody don't find it, please mark it in your textbook. The coal is called lignite. It is given. Lignite आके सिर्फ तमिलनाडु से ही आता है और किधर भी नहीं मिलता पूरा इंडिया में. So that is a tertiary coal field. And check somewhere. If not, you can write. I will play.
The lignite coal.
हाँ, Neyveli in Tamil Nadu. Somewhere side में लिख कर. I am writing here. Is the only lignite coal field in India. Suddenly कहाँ से तो पूछ लिया तो you should be. Neyveli, Tamil Nadu is the only lignite coal field in India. मुझे तो लग रहा है जैसा KGF मूवी निकाला ये CF भी निकालना चाहिए coal field in India. Now, while I was 1 week in Bangalore for some seminar related work, while returning, I was watching that KGF. I was totally exhausted. Two, and it was too good not to be watched. But it's okay, quite okay. How many watched on the theaters? You liked the movie? ठीक लगा. But क्या कभी शॉपर लेके कभी उड़ जाता है, कभी इधर आता है, उधर जाता है. I don't know what. So always remember, coal field है ना, right from the Britishers. Even before the Britishers, India is specializing in coal. But then we do not have the miners technology. अभी है इंडिया के पास. And India is exporting lots and lots of coal also. And अगर आप कभी ये north side train में कभी गया है, you might have seen open wagons carrying black color substance, hard, stony. They are coal. हाँ? वो तो कब से ही बोलता है. But क्या है? One thing is good. What it is you are saying is correct, because the technology has become very fast. The technology which was earlier we have been using, which can be go for 5 years, अभी मैं 1 साल में उसको पूरा माइन कर लेता हूँ. And plus हमारा demand भी ज़्यादा है. Understanding? So government of India has have plans for the next 20 years, जो हमको और आपको मालूम नहीं है. Now go down to tertiary. Find only 1 point for GCF and TCF. चलो. By the time I will talk to that test related team, not to put water resources. And next is natural vegetation. Already syllabus में announce किया है. Not a single noise, anything peep out of the class. Sure. I'll come back in 2 minutes.
Bye, sir.
एक अरे यार moisture and
मुझे कैसे समझा?
moisture content. Happy try. Iron moisture content.
ये क्या है?
ये सो बात कर रहा था यहाँ पे खाना लेता
किसने छोटे बच्चे ने?
नहीं पहला से हमारे क्लास में तो कुछ नहीं चल रहा क्या करना है पकड़ ले धोखा नहीं है इसका क्या गाली देते भाई उनका एक सर कितना शांत था
Ram Ram. Hey, more than Ram Ram in some other batches, I say people are ready to wish me with Jai Hind. I'm also very.
राम राम
I'll say Jai Hind. So that will go into a religious one. Jai Hind matlab belong to our country.
Sir, Gondwana is free from moisture and contains sulfur.
कहाँ से मिला ये?
Textbook.
I said TCF में क्या है?
TCF में moisture content. हाँ वो बोला ना मैंने सर.
तो फिर मुंह में ये नाक में क्या?
कितने फायदा है
ऐसे हो रहा है.
Everyone बैठी है. Add some shade.
मैंने 2 बार
Because of in between the break, popping up all unwanted things. That's the chemical reaction. जाने दे. Points good. That is none of mine.
GCF में free from moisture and contains sulfur और tertiary में has iron moisture content and moisture.
अच्छा ठीक है. Everyone have got this point. Let's proceed with the next topic in our volume. So you write advantages and disadvantages from the volume itself. हाँ. ये मैं purposely लिखने बोल रहा हूँ because in coal they give you good deal of question answers. क्या? Advantages and disadvantages.
सारे पॉइंट लिख दे दो लोग.
उसके साथ कानून में बचा.
All
we are doing cool का ही लेगा. किसका किसका carry on so that the unwanted is quickly do it. The other things we can do from the volume. Seriousness of the lecture and the lecturer has to be taught to these kids once. And while writing, understand, write more than 3 points. If you get it from the textbook, try to check up. Minimum 5 points we need. Advantages and disadvantages. I teach civics here now. No. So today going home, just check. There is big political developments in the state of Maharashtra.
Yes sir.
So I'm just following the news since yesterday evening.
Finally,
हाँ महाराष्ट्र विकास अकाडी is facing some political trouble.
एक मैच जीते 40 से
Wonderful, wonderful.
अरे भागा नहीं.
He is in Assam now. and he has challenged Mr. Thackeray saying कि तुम तो पार्टी के विराट में
just one thing that
you leave the NCP and Congress and you join with BJP.
Sanjay has asked Sanjay Rao to be
Good यार, मतलब वो बंदे के पास इतना दम है.
sir this बंदा बहुत अच्छा है
अच्छा, नहीं, I don't know because Marathi knows. And he is a very small worker right from a councillor से बड़ा है. And he is trained under Balasaheb Thackeray and he is challenging his own son only. बोलता है कि पूरा शिक्षण मेरा हाथ में है. Sanjay Raut is the क्या बोलता है ना शकुनी मामा between so many problems. And he is this much tall only. I saw him in once of the political rally. And उद्धव ठाकरे और राज ठाकरे के बीच में भी यही भाई साहब ने लगाया था. I don't know. ऐसा बोलते हैं.
बोलने के लिए सब कुछ बोलते हैं. ये तो बोलते हैं कि आनंद दिगे को बाल ठाकरे पॉलिटिक्स इससे मालूम है.
But when he died in the hospital, I was in my school days. That time I do not know who was Anand Digge. Then I next went to Thane. They did not give him a proper treatment when he was admitted in the hospital.
Sir, हमारी दुकान के पीछे
Anand Digge. Many people told he was a gem of a fellow.
दादाजी.
क्यों ऐसा बोलते हैं? Because he was becoming more popular than Balasaheb. Because of his work.
नहीं अच्छा ही था बाल ठाकरे के प्रोग्राम.
That time मुझे politics नहीं समझ में आता था, but इतना मालूम पड़ा कि थाने में I really encourage कि ये government जाएगा and BJP and combined should take over Maharashtra. But तुझे वो सब details मालूम है क्या क्या लोग ने किया है? फिर तेरा एरिया जा रहा है क्या? हाँ तो फिर तुझे नेशनल प्रोग्रेस के लिए इतना तो तुझे सैक्रिफाइस करना ही पड़ेगा. इन तमिलनाडु मोर देन 4 लेन के लिए वो लोग ने पूरा फार्म लैंड को ले लिया, बट दिया अभी क्या करेगा. ये तो 6 लेन आ रहा है. देखो वो अगर मैं बोलूंगा ना, ये लोग जब प्रोजेक्ट रिपोर्ट सबमिट करता है, लैंड सर्वे होता है. लैंड सर्वे होने के बाद देयर आर वेरियस अदर थिंग्स. अभी आपको इंजीनियरिंग में समझा नहीं सकता हूँ. उसका अकॉर्डिंगली लोग प्लान बनाता है और दोनों स्टेट गवर्नमेंट बैठ के ये प्लान को पास आउट करता है. तो तभी उस टाइम पर ये उद्धव ने क्यों नहीं ऑब्जेक्शन रेज किया? कुछ दबाव नहीं है.
एक बात बताता हूं.
अंदर का पॉलिटिक्स नाइदर बीजेपी इज गुड नॉट दिस इज गुड. एवरीवन वांट्स मनी.
सर मुझे बस एक ही बात मालूम है, महाराष्ट्र में बीजेपी शिवसेना के साथ क्या है.
सर महाराष्ट्र में मैं बोल सकता हूं.
So last 15 years BJP only lifted Shivsena because Balasaheb Thackeray is been no more. तू जो बोल रहा है ना, when Balasaheb was alive, इतना तो बोलते हैं शिवसेना के बारे में. You know, great grandson of Shivaji. You know who is great grandson of Shivaji? He has put a suit against the Balasaheb Thackeray क्योंकि उन्होंने इन्हीं का दादाजी का नाम यूज करके इतना आगे बढ़ा. क्या किया लोग ने शिवाजी महाराज के लिए? शिवसेना ने क्या किया? अभी मैं इतना सारा फोर्ट्स गिनाएगा मैं. जब वो देवेंद्र फडणवीस when he was the CM, I was in one of the commercial meetings. He was very close to me. मतलब we were in a small meeting. उस दिन उसने क्या बोला कि इतना सारा फोर्ट्स है शिवाजी महाराज का, बट ये लोग गवर्नमेंट ऑफ महाराष्ट्र उसके पर ध्यान नहीं दे रहे. वो पूरा खंडर बन चुका है. इवन दैट पुरंदर ना, फोर्ट ऑफ पुरंदर, वो भी वैसे ही बोलता है कि इतना डिटीरियरेटेड है. I was in a commercial business meeting. देवेंद्र फडणवीस आया था. He was the CM that time. मैं बोलता ना पूरा इंडिया में महाराष्ट्र में जितना पैसा है और पूरा दुनिया में नहीं रहे, बट ये पूरा टैप करता. अभी देखो ये अगर आज छीन गया समझो, then they will put force on BMC election. BMC is the rich source of income to Shivsena. And I am blessing that वो शिवसेना उधर भी हारना चाहिए. तब इन लोग का ये जो पैसे का जो खेल है ना पूरा बंद हो.
अगर शिवसेना के नाम लिखी तो आप लोग मुंबई में केस कर रहे हो. मराठी लोग से मुंबई में आप लगा देंगे. मैं आज भी देखते हैं
ना. Let's see. But how many Marathi Manus is supporting Uddhav because of his false policy?
सर आपको दिख रहा है बीजेपी ऊपर से, आप जाओ ना अंदर से.
अरे बट ये जो पालघर का जो इश्यू है ना, मैं तुझे एक दिन में तुझे डिटेल में समझा. हाँ वो सब तो वो सोनिया गांधी का. ठीक है, यू सिट विद मी डिस्कस.
मैं सर ना बीजेपी को सपोर्ट करता हूं.
नहीं, आई सपोर्ट बीजेपी. मैं अगले इलेक्शन में वोट डाल रहा. मैं इंडिया में हुई नहीं तो फिर नहीं नहीं, आई एम नॉट सेइंग नहीं किया है, दे आर फॉलोइंग द पॉलिसी ऑफ अपीसमेंट। अभी आप तुझे मुस्लिम के लिए ये उद्धव ने क्या क्या नहीं किया तुझे बोलेगा ना, यू विल बी शॉक्ड।
सर बाल ठाकरे ने बोला था बाद में तो मुस्लिम भाई भाई रह सकते हैं, और उस टाइम उन लोगों ने मुंबई में जाके
सम पीपल आर गेटिंग इरोजनल फीलिंग।
ने भी सपोर्ट किया था शिवसेना पर, बोला था ओह माय गॉड
इन पॉलिटिक्स देयर इज नो परमानेंट फ्रेंड एंड परमानेंट फो, तू जानता है। अभी सडनली एनसीपी शरद पवार जम मारेगा बीजेपी के साथ, तभी क्या बोलेगा तू? बट बीजेपी ने बोला एनसीपी के साथ हम लोग अलायंस नहीं करेंगे। नहीं नहीं, आई एम नॉट सपोर्टर, आई एम सेइंग व्हाट इज द रियलिटी इंडिया इज फेसिंग। जितना भी 5 स्टार होटल है ना बॉम्बे में, जितना भी 5 स्टार होटल है, हाँ डायरेक्टली और इनडायरेक्टली शिवसेना के हाथ में, वो तुझे मालूम है। और फिर जितना भी मॉल्स बॉम्बे में चलता है उसका एक फिक्स परसेंट ऑफ रेवेन्यू मातोश्री में जाना ही पड़ेगा, अगर नहीं गया तो खत्म। तुझे मैं अंदर के बाद और ये लोग क्या क्या नहीं करते तुझे मालूम है। अभी ये सब हम लोग जब कॉलेज में था ना, सब मराठी न्यूज़पेपर जर्नलिस्ट यूज्ड टू कम टू आवर कॉलेज, हु आर द स्ट्रॉन्ग सपोर्टर ऑफ शिवसेना। मैं बाला साहब का 3-4 मीटिंग लाइव अटेंड किया व्हेन ही वाज अलाइव इन शिवाजी पार्क। बाला साहब ठाकरे इन दैट वो दिवाली के पहले क्या आता है वो हमेशा उधर लाइव आते थे। दशहरा में यू नो शिवाजी पार्क में हमेशा बाला साहब यूज्ड टू, कि अभी ये उद्धव ठाकरे एक भी दशहरा नहीं किया ना भाई साहब। एवरी ईयर पीपल ऑल ओवर महाराष्ट्र कम टू दैट शिवाजी पार्क, and I had witnessed live speech of Mr. Bala Sahib, and the courage that he is having na, this fellow is nothing in front of him. Chale, I also support Shiv Sena, but not the wrong leaders of Shiv Sena, because Shiv Sena हाँ तो राज को लेकर आना। राज भैया तुझे मालूम नहीं है, I'll tell you one sentence हाँ। No, wait, I'll tell you one line. I don't know whether many people, hey, everyone listen. People say that Mr. Rahul Gandhi is a comedian, mocking, but he's a seriously villainous comedian. वो जितना भी वो मॉकरी इंडिया का कर रहा है ना, he is having detailed programs to make India into a biggest terrorist land. And ये जितना, हाँ आज मैंने बहुत बड़ा स्पाई है इंडिया का, उसका नाम नहीं बताऊंगा, ये सेट कि जितना भी मॉकरी बाहर जाके करता है आप उसके ऊपर हंसो मत. He is the most secret villain for India. And by hook or crook you want to remove it. वो दिखता है जितना कॉमेडियन वो बोलता है उतना है नहीं. He is having detailed program कि इंडिया में आग कैसा लगाने का. उसने क्या बोला, पूरा इंडिया में केरोसिन छिड़का है, सिर्फ माचिस लगाने की देरी है. वो आके वो बीजेपी का एक लेडी है ना जिसने कुछ तो बोल दिया था. हाँ तो look how beautifully is connecting all the incidents, and ये ईडी में भी वो बाहर आएगा देखो. And he is a very seriously comedy villain.
अभी जो बीजेपी सेंटर में मुझे भी चाहिए क्योंकि बीजेपी का
हाँ
प्रेसिडेंट का सेंटर लगे कोई कंट्रोल नहीं कर सकता.
ठीक है, स्टेट में नहीं चाहिए तुझे.
हाँ स्टेट में चाहिए नहीं सर, चाहिए पर एक ऐसा.
तो you know what is this आप केजरीवाल is doing?
सर वो बस बोलते हैं करता
नहीं,
मेंटेन नहीं करता सर.
इन पंजाब जाने आज हमारा डिस्कशन कम पड़ेगा. इन पंजाब he will bring that खालिस्तान movement back क्योंकि he is having secret ties with some across the Punjab people. ये इतना बड़ा जो सिद्धू है ना, उसका नाम कौन सा था भाई साहब को लोग ने सिक्योरिटी हटाया, ठीक है, पोस्टर लगाया है उसने हर जगह कि इस वीआईपी को हम लोग ने ब्लैक कमांडोस हटाया. क्यों पोस्टर लगाया, क्या रीजन था? अभी बोल दो हमारा उद्धव ठाकरे है, राज ठाकरे है, इनका सिक्योरिटी काम कर रहा है और महाराष्ट्र में हर जगह पोस्टर. नहीं पोस्टर थोड़ी लगाते हैं हम लोग. इसमें भाई साहब ने पोस्टर क्यों लगाया? वो सिद्धू का जो मर्डर प्लान है ना, अभी डिटेल में बाहर आएगा देखो.
वो हमारी मैम भी बोली थी उसका कार्बन कार का
हाँ,
चाबी खो गया, फिर उसके दूसरे का
हाँ देखो, इट्स ऑल सीरियसली प्लान्ड. एंड वैसे भी वो भी कुछ दूध का दूल्हा नहीं है. ही हिमसेल्फ हैज आल्सो डन समथिंग. चलिए लेट्स प्रोसीड. पेट्रोलियम, राइट डाउन इन योर नोटबुक. पेट्रोलियम. नहीं मुझे उस दिन मालूम पड़ा जब मेरा जिम में उसका गाना बज रहा था, मेरा ट्रेनर आके बोल रहा ये है ना उसका गाना. मतलब कौन है ये? हाँ मैं बोला मैं तो जिंदगी में पहली बार सुना उसका नाम. राइट डाउन पेट्रोलियम. आई एम गिविंग द मीनिंग. Important fossil fuel, petroleum, important fossil fuel,
रेनबो.
important fossil fuel formed due to decomposition of organic and inorganic substances formed due to decomposition of organic and inorganic substances. Second point. Dead and decayed material. Dead and decayed material on decomposition. Dead and decayed material on decomposition releases or yields, don't write releases, yields a semi-solid
decomposition.
yields मतलब gives a semi-solid substance hyphen. Can anybody tell me what is that? Very good. Crude oil. Ayan is good. Crude oil. Next point. Crude oil. Double inverted comma में डाल देना. On extraction and purification. On extraction and purification. On extraction and purification. Next point. Several new substances. On extraction and purification. Several new substances. Hyphen. Petroleum. Diesel. Natural gas, paraffin wax, paraffin wax, paraffin wax, PARAFIN, paraffin wax, natural gas, paraffin wax, lubricants are found. The last sentence for this para. Today, importance of mineral. Next one. Today, importance of mineral oil determines oil determines the economic strength of any nation. Bracket में लिख लो OPEC, strength of given nation. Right, OPEC है और ये पूरा कमिटी है oil producing exporting countries. OPEC, nation economic strength of a nation. Bracket में इसका full form लिखना. OPEC, oil producing exporting countries. Now बाकी सब आप लोग उधर से. Now just listen for a few minutes, then you'll understand what is this petroleum. And oil production. Exporting countries, producing it, production की तरफ, producing चलो. Now entire Gulf, and we have this biggest country called Saudi Arabia, rich oils. और ये बना कैसे? They said minerals, the dead and decomposed material, when they are deep inside the soil, they decompose. You remember when I was explaining that soil chapter, humus.
Yes, sir.
Humus तो only ऊपर layer में मिलता है. When it goes deep below, microbial action. But generally आप देखेगा mineral oil are found in between the water. हमारा जो Bombay high है,
Yes.
correct? Then oil and water has not very good properties. But how can you find oil inside the water? Ocean. If you remember, I don't know, 9th standard question, remember the part of the ocean हम लोग ऐसा बताते हैं. Okay, we have continental shelf, slope, something like these are trenches, correct? And these are abyssal plains. आज मैं 9th को ये explain कर रहा हूँ. This is that slope area, shelf area, continental shelf, and this is slope area. And when we go to the trenches and the plain area, there are lots and lots of plant-like animals. What they are called as
Corals, reef,
corals or corals.
reef.
और ये क्या होता है? They take birth and they die in millions. और इनका lifespan बहुत short रहता है, hardly few weeks, maybe close to 2 to 3 months. But when they die, they, are you seeing? decomposition, and these are generally in between the sedimentary rocks only. You understand what are sedimentary rocks? And हमारा जो ONGC है Bombay High में, ये जो drilling part है, it is very dangerous. Why? One, the driller has to go deep into the ocean, and machine ही करता है, वो नहीं करेंगे, but they have to identify which part of the sedimentary rock is weak, so drilling start होता है. और ड्रिलिंग स्टार्ट होने के बाद यहाँ से पंपिंग होता है. आई कैन शो यू नॉट टुडे मे बी द नेक्स्ट डे हाउ ड्रिलिंग इज अ डेडली वन. एंड ओएनजीसी कभी भी आपने वीडियो में भी देखा रहेगा ना, 2 or 3 चॉपर्स आर ऑलवेज देयर ऑन द पर्टिकुलर ऑयल रिग शिप. पहला जो शिप था वो इंडिया ने जापान से लिया था, वो शिप का नाम है सागर सम्राट. अभी तो इंडिया का खुद का ऑयल रिगिंग शिप है, अभी भी है वो शिप. इन बिटवीन दी ऑयल ओशन ना, दे हैव टू ड्रिग इट, एंड वो डिग होने के बाद जो पाइप्स जाता है अंदर, फिर वहां से लोग पंपिंग करते हैं. पंपिंग होने के बाद वो जो पेट्रोलियम का जो वैन आता है कंटेनर, उससे भर के फिर वो जाता है ऑयल रिफाइनरी. ये जो पार्ट है ऑयल फील्ड है. ऑयल रिफाइनरी में वेट जस्ट 2 minutes, आई एम आल्सो वन इट गोस टू ऑयल रिफाइनरी, देन ओनली इट रिफाइन्स, करेक्ट? So I'll continue in my next lecture. Thank you. Therefore, regarding the test, I've already informed the management. Coming Sunday, you come prepared only with the natural vegetation. Water resources is cancelled for the time being, and you have to wait. किधर भाग रहा है? I'm still.